Hey there, welcome to another episode of Cooking with Violet Vixen. Today we finally made it. We are making garlic damper. It's going to be a nice easy one. We're going to serve with some cheese and some tomato relish. You can serve it with whatever you want. And here's what we need. It'll serve 8, so we're going to, when we do it, we'll score it into 8 so that when it comes out of the oven, we can just cut it. You're going to need a round tray, grease it and line it with baking paper, a bowl, a sieve, a stirring spoon. Come on in and I'll show you the rest. Alrighty, so I've got everything all measured out. Bowl and sieve. So we've got 1.5 cups of self-raising flour, 1 cup of wholemeal self-raising flour, plus we need some extra to dust, 60 grams of margarine, 1/4 cup of chopped chives or flat parsley. I've got chives, 3 cloves of garlic which we're going to crush, 1 cup of buttermilk, and cheese and tomato chutney as an option to serve, but as I said, you can serve it with whatever you want. I'm just having this as a light dinner. So oven is going on to 200 or 180 fan forced. I treat my oven like fan forced because it literally has a mind of its own. So now that you know what we need, let's get into it. Alright, so we've got the bowl and the sieve. Come on in. Okay, so straight up, we're going to sift the flours, which is our 1.5 cups of self-raising, plus our 1 cup of self-raising wholemeal flour. That was a mouthful and a half. I'll just use a large spoon. So just sieve that through. Your wholemeal self-raising flour will take a lot longer to go through because it's got the husks in it. I don't know where that's come from, but that's going goodbye. All right. So once these are through, we're going to rub the margarine into it. So I'll show you what I mean by the husks won't go in. Self-raising flour doesn't go straight through when it's wholemeal because it has husks in it. Now the husks are actually just the big pieces, those pieces there. So we're just going to pour them in. You're probably wondering, why did I bother to sift it if that was the case? Well, that I don't know, but I just do as the recipe tells me. Alright. Rub in margarine until it resembles breadcrumbs. Now I'm just going to give my hands a quick wash before I go sticking them in there. They are clean, but you can always have them cleaner. So in my kitchen, I like to have the antibacterial hand wash on the windowsill, just so if I need to wash my hands, and a hand towel. That way I'm not contaminating anything with the other stuff. All right, so grab all your margarine out. Now, fortunately, if you're doing this on a bit of a hot day and you can get the margarine pre-ready, it will be a lot quicker. So just grab your fingertips and just go like you're making it snow. Margarine's so much easier to work with. Butter can be quite painful. Alright. I just tend to squeeze it into it. Once it's all mixed in, the next step will be to stir in the... Now you can use parsley or chives. My recipe is telling me to use parsley, but because I've got that on the windowsill and I want to leave it there, I just decided to buy a bunch of chives. Unfortunately, this recipe is 3 days late. So my chives, they look exciting. I should have just not ordered them and got the ones out of the freezer, truth be known, because the ones in the freezer are a lot fresher. Oh well, you learn. So I've just basically used what I needed and then tossed out the rest of the bunch. Alright, so it should look like that. Like that. Alrighty. Stir in parsley or chives. Whatever your preference is. If you don't like chives, use parsley. If you don't like parsley, use chives. Or you 1/4 cup, use a bit of both. I'm going to mix both of those in. Now, another ingredient that it didn't tell us is some black pepper. I don't know why it didn't put that on my ingredients. I didn't put it on my ingredients because they didn't put it in their ingredients. To be fair, I should read my recipes as well. This is what happens when you do things in a hurry. Okay, black pepper. I like a lot of black pepper. Okay, so garlic. Get your garlic presser. You'll need a knife. But not really with this one though. I'm just going to use a spoon to scrape it out. Alright. Here's the first one. My garlic's getting past its use-by date as well. This is the problem. I don't cook a lot now. And therefore, with it getting warmer, I guess everything's starting to have its moments. Oh well. I'd still rather use fresh garlic rather than the one in the jar. To me, the one in the jar, it's good for if you're in a hurry, or I don't mind it for garlic butter, mainly because it's got, like if you're making garlic bread, mainly because it's already got a bit of a liquid in it. Alright, I'll set that garlic press aside and I can clean that later. That's not essential to be cleaned. Okay. Grab a spoon and stir it in. Make a well in the centre. Now, if you don't know what a well is, think about the thing where they put the bucket down and they get the water from the bottom. That is what a well is. Can't really see it. You can just make it out anyway. Alright, so that, the buttermilk goes into the well. Okay. Stir until just combined, and then get your hands in there and finish it off. Last time I made damper, I really enjoyed it. I think it was called a veggie damper or something. It was really good. You'll have to look it up in my videos. I ended up saying I'm just going to have a piece of that, and it just escalated, so that one was a really good one. Alright, once you've got it mixed, get your hands in there. Just keep kneading it over. Mix it around. We just basically want it to not be a sticky mess. And then I'll go and grab that tray over. And just so you know, we're going to, we want to shape it into about a 16 centimetre round. You can get your ruler out or your tape measure, or you can just have a bloody good guess at it. Whatever you fancy. And then we need to grab a knife and we're going to score it into 8. Now don't cut it. Scoring it just basically gives you a guideline of where you're going to cut it. Alright. Just going to get these last bits into it. Okay. When you're happy with how it looks, the chives actually smell really good in this, by the way. Bring over that tray that I told you about. Okay. Plop it in the middle. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Looks great. All right. Grab a knife and just go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to dust it with a bit of self-raising flour, the wholemeal one, not the other one. Don't ask me why we're doing wholemeal. Maybe just to give it a bit more of a wholemeal vibe. That might be a bit extreme on the dusting. My best suggestion to dust it would actually be to get your sieve and just go like that, because you don't want a lot on the top of it. It's funny, I think, oh no, I haven't lost it too much. All right, into the oven, 35 to 40 minutes. Now, you'll tell it's cooked because when you tap it, it will be a hollow sound. I'll see you soon. There we have it. Delicious hot garlic damper. Thank you for watching Cooking with Violet Vixen. I hope you enjoy this one, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!